I hate foreigner. I hate Kirkamba. I hate Kwara. I hate Zaizai. I don't like foreigner. Foreigner must go to their country. I hate foreigners. I am xenophobic. I hate, again, I hate times and times. I don't know how many times. I hate foreigners. I am xenophobic. I don't like foreigner because foreigners, I don't have a child because of foreigner. Ramaphosa, take these foreigners to their country.
Nigeria Fusek, Mozambique Fusek, Ethiopia Fusek.
Where we're going to switch off the oxygen of illegal foreigners.
Young man just out there to make a living for himself, shot dead right in front of his store.
I'm going to make sure they must kill all of you.
Why has the South African government not arrested the leaders of this protest? I said we should keep quiet. By now, we should be dragging South Africa as a nation to the ICJ or the ICC or whatever international institution.
Our people exercise their right to protest, which is...
The South African government is complicit. The blood of what's that man's name, Big Joe,
Yes,
is on the South African government.
yes.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. South Africa president clearly stated that he supports his people protest to chase out legal migrants or any immigrants. As long as you are black, leave our country. And in this particular video, we are going to prove it to you on how these people hate towards other Africa is on another level. But first, let's listen to what Arise TV News said in all of this to react towards, even to the extent now they are not buying Nigerians in the streets. I want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
In the wake of the anti-migrant protests in South Africa, a Nigerian trader, popularly known as Big Joe, was shot dead outside his shop in Witbank on Sunday. His lifeless body was seen right in front of his shop, and the motive of the murder is still under investigation. But the timing has sent shockwaves through Nigerian communities across South Africa, with Nigerians online reacting with grief, anger, and deep concern. And I'll take a reaction from Andrew on X. He wrote, "These people aren't joking. I saw a video of them warning him last week to evacuate. Our lives are worth more than what we think it's worth." Vin wrote on X, "I hope South Africans will never have to seek greener pastures in other African countries, while some Africans, especially Nigerians, continue to face attacks, harassment, and intimidation in South Africa. No one should be mistreated because of their nationality. If this hostility continues, it could damage the spirit of African unity and eventually create consequences that none of us would want to see. Let's choose coexistence over hatred." BNB wrote, "This is heartbreaking. Every life matters, and no one should have to live in fear because of their nationality. Justice must be served, and xenophobic violence must end." Dr. Abacha, I'd like your thoughts on this killing, actually, before I take this comment from the South African president.
Well, I think what is happening in South Africa, what has happened in South Africa, what may well still happen in South Africa hereafter, poses a threat to the idea of African integration. And it's also a very serious challenge for African Union, or if you like, a concept of unity among Africans. And it has taken South Africa, a country that benefited greatly from the idea of unity, look out for your brother, during what that country went through with regard to apartheid. It has taken that country to still remind us of how fragile the idea of African unity is. In fact, the statement by their president, I said earlier today, was hypocritical, and that the government has not arrested anybody that we know of. Look at a time when they were going to medical facilities to stop non-South Africans from accessing even public hospitals. What did the South African government, what did they do? Nothing. There is nothing you will say to them. Go to social media South Africa. They are very toxic, even as recently as this morning.
Right.
And now they are murdering people. Big Joe It was a summary execution.
Yes, that's the
And
point
the
I
gunmen
wanted to
have not been identified. How many more are they going to kill? Nigeria says we have brought 570 something out of the place. Over 1,000 volunteers to come home. After D-Day, midnight hour, this midnight hour today, what is going to happen to those other Nigerians that are still in South Africa now that there are protests in Johannesburg, Pretoria and elsewhere?
Yes, absolutely. And you made that point. Big Joe's killing was a summary execution. The young man just out there to make a living for himself, shot dead right in front of his store. May his soul rest in peace.
If Africa unity want to scatter, it should scatter. We're laughing, we're. We cure madness by being mad too. My own form of madness is it is time Nigeria reports the South African government. There's complicity by the South African government. And I keep saying this thing. I disagree with those saying the South African government has got nothing to do with it. Was there no a South African king mentioned in all of this?
Yes.
Why has the South African government not arrested the leaders of this protest? I said we should keep quiet. By now, we should be dragging South Africa as a nation to the ICJ or the ICC or whatever is international institution. The South African government is complicit. The blood of what's that man's name, Big Joe,
yes,
is on the South African government.
Yes.
Why can't they bring out the killers? So let's stop deceiving us. We're laughing, we're. I don't believe in violence, but by now, Nigeria should be taking standard measures against South Africa. Enough of the talking. Is it today we've been talking? Is it today we've been talking? Ordinary some what's it called, white people that went to lobby and wrote message to Trump in South Africa, that Trump started bringing them out of South Africa. See the way Ramaphosa had to go to America and be putting his hands there, and Trump was lashing him with a lot of fake news, and he was doing that, and he was doing his head like this, he was shaking like jelly. Were we not there? As Ramaphosa, why has he not come to Nigeria to talk to us? We're laughing, we're enough of all this rubbish. Enough of all this rubbish.
All right.
The South African government is complicit.
All right. Thank you, Rufai. And we told you we will be reading your comments. And I'll take Ojuku's post on Leke Leke. He wrote, no matter our nationality, every person deserves to live without fear of violence. South Africa, like many other countries, faces unemployment, crime, and economic hardship. These concerns deserve serious attention and effective policies which targeting people because of where they come from can never be the solution. Xenophobia only deepens division and suffering. Hopefully, South Africans will be contented in their country and never seek refuge elsewhere in the future. I mean, I thought that we were over this sort of expulsion of Africans from African nations. This is unfair. This is unrealistic.
And they need to stop. Is it that Ramaphosa and South African government say they don't know where these leaders of these protests are?
Yes.
Why have they not picked them up?
Yes, we need justice.
Why have they not picked them up?
We need justice for Big Joe and all the Nigerians and Africans that have died.
Certainly, we will not get justice. He will not get justice. They are complicit.
Yes.
That's my pain, Oji, this morning. Big Joe, I feel pain this morning in my heart. Big Joe will not get any justice there as long as he was killed on South African soil because they are all complicit. Let's call a spade a spade.
All right. We demand justice for Big Joe and every Nigerian that have been killed out there in South Africa. And of course, other Africans that have suffered this xenophobic, Afrophobic attack.
When you watch this particular video, you'll be shocked. I said, okay. Meanwhile, our president have not yet released a statement against what is going on in South Africa. They have not yet said anything. The only thing they are deliberating on how to send plane, to evacuate or evict or remove Nigeria from, or to deport Nigeria from South Africa. That's what they are deliberating on. But before you listen to what the president of South Africa is saying, I want you to listen to a politician in South Africa. What he said that if you people vote for their party, it's just like Labour Party or NDC or ADC, Natiku is saying, if you people remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu from office, if you vote for me, the first thing I will do, this is it. But this is what this man is saying. The opposition party said, if you vote for us, immediately we resume office. The first thing they will do is to go straight to hospital, to go and remove the oxygen of all the black in the hospital and unalive them. And I want you guys to listen to this video. on how this guy made breakdown of it. We'll be right back.
Where the PA, after we've been sworn in, I'm going straight to Rahima Musa Hospital, where we're going to switch off the oxygen of illegal foreigners. Satani. Kai Ruma di Satani Tedi. The devil sent other devils here to this country.
Now, if you know the history of this particular man, you will never be surprised that these words are coming from him. This man is Gayton Mackenzie. He is the current Minister for Sports, Arts and Culture for South Africa. But before he even became a politician, he had a history. This man was born on 10th March 1974, and in his early 20s, around 21, 22, in 1966, he was arrested. Guess what he was doing? He was involved in armed robbery. There was a criminal gang in South Africa known as the 26 Gang, and this man was their boss. So he was arrested, sent to court, and convicted for armed robbery. And he was jailed 17 years for that particular offense. But guess what? After spending 8 years in prison, this man, in attempt to buy his way out of prison, recorded some police officers who were engaging in illegal acts. As to how he got a phone and was able to record them was never investigated. But through that, he got his freedom. Now, just after his release, he became a motivational speaker before turning into a businessman and eventually entered into politics. And for somebody to be able to switch off oxygen of a sick patient just because the person is a foreigner or an illegal immigrant, just know that it will take only a murderer or a killer to be able to do that. And is this man capable of doing that? Of course. If he was able to rob people with arms, then he's capable of doing that. So to the people who are surprised that this statement is actually coming from Gayton Mackenzie, please don't be, because I've already said this from the beginning, that the South African government is very much aware of the barbaric act that is going on in South Africa and the atrocities that is being committed by Jacinta, Pakela, and the rest, all in the name of we are building our country, is being sponsored by these politicians. But most of them are talking, just as I said yesterday, because now the revenue of South Africa is being affected. Now you can check the records. Have you seen any celebrity from South Africa speaking against this act? No, not even the top comedians that we know. Nobody is talking about this act. This should tell you that all these people are in support of whatever is going on. So to the people who were saying that, oh, we should forget and support Bafana and forgive South Africa, if you really know what you're talking about, these South Africans don't deserve any sympathy from any African country. They know what they are doing. They are very much aware of the attacks on innocent African immigrants, and they are happy celebrating these barbaric acts in their closet. So don't be surprised. But just as I said, Africa is watching, and this time South Africa will definitely feel the consequences of this action.
If you listen to this, you will be angry. You want the president to caution his people to switch off the oxygens of every migrant in the hospital. Now, even their own police are announcing it, that this June 30th that passed, anyone that have not gone will be a gunner, that they are going to buy them. They are going to do this. And I want you guys to listen to what South African police are saying.
The 30th of June, if you don't have papers for you or your son, please go to the nearest police station. Operation Abahambe will begin tomorrow. If you are a foreigner, go to your country. Abahambe Abduleke.
You listen to the police, you listen to a politician. Now let's go to the street. The people that are protesting, why are they protesting? For illegal job. They are taking your job. Now, I want you guys to see this particular South African guy that is leading this protest, what he said when he met a foreigner who is a German foreigner in their country. I want you guys to listen.
Since 2007, almost 20 years.
Oh, you are part of us now. You are no longer a German.
But I live in Cape Town, so I'm not.
This lady said she has been in South Africa for 20-something years. She's a German. Oh, you are part of us now. But the people that were born and brought up like Nigerian married to South African, they were born there. You said all of them should go back. As long as they are man, though they are supposed to marry and take their wife back to their country. But if it's white, it's okay. White is not foreigner. It's only black that are in Africa that are foreigner. They didn't just say it. They are going from shop to shop. And I want you guys to watch this particular video on how they stormed this guy's shop. And ask everybody to go out. They want to take over the shop.
There's a revolt here inside. Please, can we send more backup downstairs? Please send more backup downstairs. You the owner. So you said how many staff members do you have here?
We have 10.
You don't have South Africans who are machinists.
The South Africans don't come here, they don't want to work as machinists.
Have you tried them?
We've tried them.
I got out those alamo. You want to listen and cooperate. One good. Must go back home and fix the issues in your country, guys.
Now, when you listen to this, there's one video that also stood out for me on how they went to a Nigerian man shop. They visit that man. The man said, I have been operating this shop. I even have over 20-something South African working with me. They said, no, it's not our problem. We are taking over this job. They want to work. But in another interview with the same man, he's saying that, oh, we don't want to work. Their president should be giving them 1 million rands every year. That they will just feel relaxed. Even in fact, they should vote for him if he's the president. They will ensure that no South African will work, that migrants will work for them like the way they're doing in Dubai. I want you guys to listen.
South Africa can pay South Africans 1 million every year for the rest of their lives. Let's say the average life expectancy in South Africa is 70 years. South Africa can pay 70 million to each person in this country to sustain themselves for the rest of their lives. We don't even need to work. We can have these legal immigrants coming to South Africa to work for us, like in Dubai. In the Arab Emirates, only foreigners are working. The citizens, the owners, the indigenous people of Dubai, they don't work. We can have that in South Africa. If I were to be given a chance as a president in this country when I'm 90 years old, so like all of them.
So what he said, migrant is taking your job. You people want to work. Now migrant have left your job. You are now also saying that you don't want to work. You just want the country to be paying you. Does that really make sense? Now, to top it up, my own pain in all of this is the president. I want you guys to listen when they say, are you disappointed in what your citizens are doing? Say, no. It's their right. It's their right to protest. It's their right to chase people out of their country. And I want you guys to listen.
Were you disappointed in South Africa?
No. I mean, our people exercise their right to protest, which is enshrined in our constitution, and we must support that.
Anything worried you?
No, I was not worried. I was actually quite relaxed. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Have a good day.
To what the president said. That's to tell you the president is in support, the parliament are in support, the citizens are in support, the police and the security agencies are in support. The only person and the team that are not in support of this is Julius Malema and his own team. The rest of them are Afrophobia. Now, you listen to what the president said, you listen to all of them, you listen to how the Rise TV News analyze, you watch the whole video. Now, the painful parts and the audacity of this same guy said that now that he has chased all Africa out of his own country, he will want to visit all Africa countries to go and motivate them. Anyway, I want you guys to watch the video.
South Africa for 5 years. So I'm calling for my African brothers. I'm going to facilitate. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to visit these countries. I'm going to visit you, my brothers and sisters, in your countries to revive the spirit of Africa, to revive the spirit of Ubuntu. You must fight for your countries. If they kill you, they must kill all of you. You can't be scared of that, because even me, every day, yesterday I came late in the march because I had an intelligence that some people were waiting somewhere for me. I had to change 2 vehicles so that I can get to the march. Because if I used my car to come to the march, I would have died yesterday. That's why I kept postponing the times, because the intelligence was telling me, Uguti, there's things that people are trying to do. And thanks to the police, thanks to the intelligence. And all those that are criticizing us, they don't know that we go through.
I just pray, may God push her. May God just push her and say, he can't eat belly food, can't come Nigeria. One can motivate us to. May God just eat belly food. May God push her and come Nigeria. Now that won't be my prayer. Not be all this one. May God just push and say, go, no worry. Go motivate them, go Nigeria. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Because your Bola and TINUBU have not spoken. It takes they even drag the federal before they even carry about 2-3 flights go there. Anyway, peace out. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Bye.
My friend, Nigeria, Mozambique, Ethiopia, Fussek,